One quick note about it is imperative that Hong Kongers and U.S. Hong Kongers do not get bought and stuck with one political parties or one political candidates. There is no such thing as a savior for Hong Kong in the U.S. or anywhere. And it is our job to be nonpartisan and to be fiercely nonpartisan, to make sure that it is the story, the people, the interests of Hong Kong that we're advocating for, and not just let ourselves be co-opted into a political party or political ideology, because that in itself is going to weaken our ability to fight for Hong Kong in the U.S. for the long run. Obviously, we have to hold to be fearlessly nonpartisan. And another way I would put it is that our candidate, if you support and truly believes in Hong Kong future and want U.S. support, engage in this election in the U.S. with Hong Kong as your candidate. Make sure that both sides respond and answer to the questions that we have, that you have, and your concerns about Hong Kong in a way that is adequate. And that is part of what organizing and I think engaging means. But I think I also want to say that, again, I think that Larry brings out a really good point, is that the federal government is vast. It is important to realize that the relationship that we're building right now, people forget that, there are hundreds of thousands of people who will go into whatever administration, who gets administration jobs, who works at the State Department, who works at the White House, like Matt Pottinger, the relationship are being built right now. This goes back also to the infiltration, is that I think that this is why it's important that we continue to build up our operation in DC, because the Chinese government is funding the policy think tanks. They are funding the internship and the fellowships and the research. And part of what we have to do is to expose, but also to invest ourselves. We got to build up this systemic investment so that we know, either if this administration continue or if there's a different administrations, the key people who are staffing these issues at every level of government are people that we have to be in relationship with. And that has to start now, that has to be continuous, that has to be permanent and long-term. And so I think that that's an important move to this.